Welcome in, Yellow Jackets, to another edition of Tech Talks presented by EGP Document Solutions. I'm Andy Demetra, and we are thrilled to be joined today by your junior safety for Georgia Tech football. He is Clayton Powell-Lee. Clayton, good to see you. How are you?
I'm good and you. Glad to be here.
Doing great. You are winding down another week of preseason practice, and we know camp at this time, it can be hot, it can be monotonous, but what has this team done to maintain its competitive edge?
We really hold each other accountable. We take it as a challenge within the team to just attack each day, attack each rep, and just really just live in our shoes. Like we can't think about the past, we can't think about the future. We just trying to take it day by day and just trying to keep getting better each day. So like I talked to Haynes a lot to practice about what's been going on. What does he see from our defense? He asked me what do I see from his offense. So it's like a friendly competition, but we know that at the end of the day we're a team and we're trying to get to the end goal, and that's to win the championship.
We all know the cliche, iron sharpens iron. And last year we saw the transformation of that Georgia Tech offense. How has going up against Haynes King and this Georgia Tech offense throughout preseason camp elevated the defense?
It's elevated us as a defensive unit a lot because they give us so many different pictures that we have to later on to go and adjust to. So like them giving us all these different formations, all these different type of pictures to balance, to tackle over, to every little detail is it really sharpens us and sharpens our detailing because it really makes us use our brains and really just to look at every small detail when they come out in the offense. So with them doing it now, it'll be a lot easier on us when the season comes along.
I know you and Lamiles Brooks want to become one of the most formidable safety tandems, not just in the ACC, but in the nation. You guys are about
Sure.
to embark on your third season playing alongside each other. How is that chemistry between you and Lamiles and the rest of the Georgia Tech secondary?
I mean, me and Lamar is this. Everybody knows we've been playing together since I was a freshman. It's just been nothing but continuous chemistry. Like it's been elevating and elevating. Like it's just been crazy how I've been able to give him jewels. He's been able to give me jewels, and it's been like that since I was a freshman. So me and him playing alongside each other, and us seeing as the older guys, we like to go to our younger guys and try to pick them up and give us those same jewels. So when it's time for them to show up and make plays, they're able to do it, and we can stay on the sideline proud. And we can just cheer them on and be that person that, hey, I actually helped him out since he was a freshman, like whatever the case may be. So we take that upon ourselves as we're the older guys, and we need to control the defense, not just one, but obviously the safety room.
Well said. Preseason, Clayton, also means watch this season, and you are on several. You are on a watch list for the Werfel Trophy, but also you were a nominee for the AFCA Good Works team, honoring your commitment to community service.
Yes,
How is
sir.
that nomination to the AFCA Good Works team, Clayton, representative of who you strive to be?
Honestly, I've been this type of person working for the community since I was a little. I used to be in this organization called Jack and Jill, and we did community service when I was a kid. So I was really born into it and always did it growing up. So the time that Georgia Tech and the opportunities they give us as football players, I've really just been taking them every time that I get them. I've been to the ACC Unity Tour. I've been to the Black Student Assembly 2 years in a row. So taking those opportunities have really opened my eyes to really just meet new people with different backgrounds who also play different sports. So it's really eye opening to me, and I'm really thankful that Georgia Tech gave me an opportunity, honestly. And I'm happy that my work is kind of being seen now that I'm junior and now I'm getting nominated. So I'm really grateful.
And Clayton, service runs in your family. I remember writing about this on my Inside the Chart column about you 2 years ago. People may not know you were named after your maternal grandfather, Dr.
Yes,
C.
sir.
Clayton Powell, who not only was a trailblazing figure in the Atlanta medical community, but a trailblazing figure in the Atlanta civil rights community.
Yes,
Share for
sir.
everybody who your grandfather, Dr. C. Clayton Powell, was and what he meant to you.
He was essentially like another father figure in my life. Like I could talk to him about anything. Like he always said, school first, athletics second. So when he had passed away in 2020 due to COVID and everything, it everything he told me it started to sink in as I got older, and all the messages and all the jewels he gave me, how to just treat women, how to always be respectful in the classroom, and also obviously respectful in the community because obviously those things can build up to you having a just leaving a legacy from where you're from. And I feel like with him doing that, he left a legacy, obviously in the community of Atlanta, but he also left a legacy in myself, and which I'm trying to uphold for him. So I'm grateful that he was my grandfather, and I think about him every day.
He was one of the first practicing black optometrists in Atlanta. He was a vice president of the Atlanta chapter of the NAACP,
Yes, sir.
and some of the legislation that he helped pass to desegregate Atlanta schools, certainly a towering legacy that I know you are continuing well. So here
Yes,
we
sir.
are, and that opener versus Florida State is coming soon. Boy, it just
Yes,
feels like
sir.
yesterday, a wide-eyed freshman getting 14 tackles like you did against Florida State in Tallahassee. What is that vibe now inside the locker room, knowing that we are beginning to cross that threshold from the beginning of camp to getting ready for a game week?
Honestly, we're honestly very excited because in our defense unit meetings, our coach Santucci, he puts up how many days are counting down, and back in the spring it was in the hundreds. Now it's down to around 18, 17. So it's like how crazy how time goes by so fast, and how you got to take each day like it's your last day, your last rep. So we are honestly very excited, and we're excited as a team to really just go to Ireland and put our best foot forward. And we're really just looking to have a great first game. Because we try to go game by game, don't try to think too far. Just control you can control.
Here we go, and we'll see how it all shakes out. Boy, it is coming soon, Saturday, August 24th in
Sir.
Dublin, Ireland. We'll see you and the rest of the Yellow Jackets in the Aer Lingus College Football Classic versus Florida State. Clayton Powell-Lee, great catching up with you. Thanks for joining us here on Tech Talks, presented by EGP Document Solutions.